Well, we have to really support this development. In a country like the United States, which is kind of a trendsetter, whether we like it or not. If we get a breakthrough in that country, it will augur well for many countries in the world. Just like when we had a government in the United States that did not support women as well as we needed women to be supported. I mean, I was in the United States at the time when they had a government that was uh, against reproductive rights of women, and I was working with countries around the world. I saw how that pushed back the rights of women in many countries in the world. And I was also saddened to see how much that affected African countries who had countries that were probably always not as progressive on women's issues. But when a big country like the US was pushing back and taking away from women's rights, that fell on many other countries around the world, and many women around the world lost the rights that we thought they had gained. The one thing about women's rights that I think we should all be concerned about is that the rights gained are not rights that will be permanent with you. You always have to protect and fight for those rights, because once you've already gained those rights, you could just lose them just like that. It's been concerning to see how many countries that we thought that rights for women were already covered just lost those rights. We need to find a way of making sure that those rights are institutionalized so that future generations don't have to fight the same fights that we're fighting now. I think it worries me when I think that some of the things that we may be achieving, some of the rights that we think we're acquiring now, future generations may have to start all over again to fight for the same rights, because these rights could be lost.